Welcome to a reading. We're going to tune in. I'm going to read the field for you. This is going to be a love reading, or at least to begin with, the way I've been picking up, or what I've been picking up on is like a past energy, and as soon as I tuned into this, I started feeling very irritated. So if you've been picking up on past energy, like an echo, so this can look like memories coming back, or you being reminded of them, or even echoes of this person, so people that remind you of them, like passing by. It's come through as irritating though, like I told you. So I don't know much more. I'm just going to tune in. It's a little bit of information for you to know whether you want to stick around as well, because if you have been feeling that, there's possibly some information for you that you might not want to miss, or that will give you clarification and insight. So I have a 6 of Pentacles come through with a 3 of Cups. It looks like this is someone who in the past, when you were dealing with when they were in your space, in your energy, whether you were dating them, whether you were in a full-blown relationship, it looks like it was someone that made you question your worth. So you may have been very subordinate, even if just energetically, the way I'm seeing it, they had a quality of towering over you. So they would bring up things, or they just had a way of making you feel small. Also, one way they did this with the 3 of Cups is by bringing in other people. Sorry, I got the hiccups. I wanted to do it later, but I thought hopefully it will go away while I'm reading. I'm still feeling hella irritated, so that's part of the underlying energy. It just looks like what I was getting into with the 3 of Cups. Another way they were doing this is by bringing in other people. So this could look like, they were introducing a third party. This altogether reaction out of you, and also to make you feel a certain way, to make you question your worth, to make you question whether you're good enough. It also looks like they used it as a tactic to get you to fall for them. It's a tactic for you to feel anxious whether you're good enough for them. So I'm gonna ask why this is coming up now. I'm feeling so irritated. I could punch something right now. Like I could literally punch someone in the face. I feel really irritated and angry. So like I was saying, I was just feeling this way once I started tuning into the energy for this reading. We have a Queen of Pentacles out. Tell me more. Ace of Cups in reverse and a Page of Swords. Well, they're definitely, whether they're still watching you, or I am getting they're keeping an eye on you still. So I don't know if they're doing this through social media. This could be exactly what you're picking up on as well, or why this is and has been coming through now, that there's like an influx of attention on you. So again, it's a person from the past. I'm not getting it so much as like this is really someone that you have history with, that you have a storyline with. So they are watching you, or they have been watching you, like it's ongoing. You've clearly fallen out of love. Like with the Ace of Cups in reverse, this could also be like part of this irritation. Like you clearly have fallen out of love. You haven't poured anything into this person in any shape or form. This is another reason why I feel like I've been called to do this reading for you, or why you may have been asking for explanations or an understanding as to why it's coming up right now, because it seems like you have not been actively inquiring about this person. You haven't been interested, like your energy and your emotions, more so your emotions have been flowing in a different direction. So a reason why you're picking up on this is because in the meantime, so it looks like there may have been a separation or a split, you have profoundly leveled up. So this is how this person that is watching you, this past person, now they're perceiving you, they have seen you do better without them. So that creates like cognitive dissonance, because they were trying to make you smaller than what you are. That was the whole tactic. It could be that that's in general how they just get people attached to them. You know, like they feed them some crumbs, and then they make them feel elevated, and then in the same breath they say something that knocks them down. So excuse me, it's it's like you outran them. Whatever tactics they used on you, you somehow managed to get out of this person, like you slipped out of their hands. Because I keep speaking about tactics, it's a form of manipulation as well, and it's reminding me of this reading that I channeled a while ago on here. It was called "This Piece of Has Played Puppet Master in Your Life for Way Too Long." So there's a reason I'm being reminded by that. You may want to watch that. I'm going to link it below as a reference reading. I hope the hiccups go away, it's annoying me. So you've elevated in one shape or form, not only your life, but also your mental, like your mental frame of mind. I'm getting that you're not, it's like this person profited from a version of you that didn't believe in themselves. Like, it looks like they met you at a time where you were not the most confident. I'm just hearing you were involved, or you were already like, you already had people around you that were treating you like garbage. So it's like you didn't know any better. I got a sense of like naivety that this person took advantage of. So I don't know how they slipped into their life, if they like started off very sweet and very kind, and then just started using you for their own benefit. There's something very like sneaky and snarky about this person's energy, which is another reason why I feel like I kept getting this irritation, because it's showing me that the collective I'm reading for in this case, there's a sense of like not wanting this person to get close to you in any shape or form. Which again is tying into this Ace of Cups in reverse energy. Like, you haven't been inquiring about them, you have been living your life, you have been leveling up, you've been upgrading, and I don't know if they're like making a comeback or why they're so heavily in your energy. Well, we do have an Ace of Pentacles, so they are hoping for a second chance. Two of Cups, Five of Cups, so they're feeling regretful. So the reason why they're so heavy in your energy field is because they're feeling regretful. They feel like you were their soulmate. They feel like you were their ride or die, but they didn't treat you well. Like, they didn't treat you well. So I just feel like saying that, because it's like whether this person is romanticizing the connections, whether the connection, whether you have romanticized this, the person didn't treat you well. And I'm wondering if that's part of the regret, if they're actually like, if that's what they're regretful about. Knight of Pentacles. They come to realizations really, really slow. Like, for some of you, it could even be that years have passed and whoever's showing up in your reading has just been processing the connection they felt to you, or the connection that you lived together, super, super slow. And what they've been processing and realizing at a very slow pace is that they feel, I'm getting a sense they weren't able to replace you, like they weren't able to recreate what they had with you, with anyone else. So it's like now they want to treat you with more value. Like, then they didn't recognize it. Now there's an energy of like, damn, this was like a missed opportunity. I didn't recognize the gem I had before you. Like, I heard diamond in the rough. You're now seen as a diamond in the rough in this person's eyes. Like, they didn't recognize what they had when they had it. So there's a part of like slowly processing, slowly coming to realizations, but then also like an acceleration of like, damn, I need to move towards you before I miss, like before I lose you for good. The hoping though, like if it were to come to a meeting, if it were to come to like you hearing this person out, them wanting a second chance, they are expecting to be met with the Queen of Cups, but I don't think the Queen of Cups is still, like, that version of you is still available to them, because I intuitively, I put it above the Ace of Cups in reverse, so I feel like they're gonna be met with a very different version of you, but there's still, I'm getting a lot of cards of like this person having made up their mind. It's kind of like they don't have anything to lose at this point. Like either they're gonna find out whether you still fuck with them, or if you don't, then for them it's like nothing lost. I mean, you are the loss, but it's like it seems like you already slipped out of this person's hand, so them coming back around or them coming back around the block, they have nothing to lose at this point. They weren't able to replace you. They weren't able to feel what they felt with you with anyone else. What's really strange though is that I'm getting, like, what I heard is that they did feel it from the get-go. It's not that you weren't special to them. They just treated you like you weren't special. And it just shows me like what I kept picking up on is like, at the beginning I kept saying tactics. It just seems like they had like a toolbox of how they could get, I heard women specifically attached to them. And it looks like it worked for them, like that's how it worked for them. And you are sort of the anomaly because you were able to slip away. You at one point within the story, you already realized that, you know, your self-respect kicked in. Or I keep staring at the Queen of Pentacles while reading what's coming up, and it just seems like at one point, your self-respect snapped back into place, and you started making decisions that were serving you, while like it's not that you didn't feel for this person, because whatever feelings you had for them did run deep. It's just I don't know if a lot of time has passed, or you're like, it just looks like it ran cold, but it doesn't seem like, with the Knight of Pentacles, with it moving so slow, it doesn't seem like they came in at the right time to offer an apology or to like show you that they've self-reflected and that they want to treat you differently. Like it seems like none of that happened. So it's super, super slow. It's like, I don't know, I keep getting that it took them years. Like for some of you, this is a person from years ago. I have to wait. I have the Nine of Pentacles with the Nine of Swords. They're really stressing now. Like what seems to have happened is a whole ass mindset shift. Because like I was telling you, at the beginning, they treated you as less than. They made you feel less than. They had tactics in place that worked for them to get you attached to them, or how they just normally got people attached. They were introducing third parties just to make you feel less than. Like also they were benefiting from you having low self-esteem, from you not recognizing your worth, from you maybe not knowing better as well, because like I was getting that you had people around you that were also treating you like garbage. So overall that was the energy you were in. Now from also what they are perceiving from you, what they're picking up on from watching you, they are worried or they're stressing out that you know your worth now, that you won't tolerate behavior like that you won't tolerate their toxicity. Like they are like taking some accountability, and I feel like that is new within this dynamic as well. I feel like a reason why it's been moving along so slow, or why this person has been processing things at such a slow speed, is because they were refusing to take accountability. it's like they were constantly blaming you for their behavior. They were blaming you for this part feels really manipulative, because what I'm picking up on is like they would get you to react in a way that would then confirm to them that the way they're treating you is like valid, kind of like, yeah, you deserve to be treated this way because you reacted like you may have reacted to their toxicity in a way that was, yeah, like overt. So it looks like that was a way of them, they were able to like avoid accountability, basically. That's why it's been taking so long as well. It's because they constantly were avoiding taking accountability. They didn't reflect on their behavior. They didn't feel like they were doing anything wrong until apparently that has shifted. And a big part of why that has shifted is because you are now in a total different space, total different energy. Your self-concept has changed and shifted. It's like they, on some levels, even if they don't know why they're even if they're unconsciously picking up on this or don't know why they're picking up on this, it seems like they have an understanding of like, yeah, I can't get away with that shit anymore. Like, if I were to approach you, I have to come correct. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my god. This whole reading is irritating me. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have a 9 of Wands. We have the Chariot. All of that came out in reverse. Weird, because I had the Chariot upright before and now it's in reverse, so something just shifted while I was reading this energy. It's like they got called out, because now suddenly it's like they're pulling back. It's like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be charging forward because I'm gonna get my ass whooped. I just heard that. Well, look, if you held back so far, again, I feel like this irritation, like what I was picking up on is so closely tied to this, because you may not have had a satisfactory outlet for all the, like, this person angered you, and a part of it wasn't felt like you disconnected from that anger. And this is not uncommon, that it can even come up years later when someone did you wrong, and you have a tendency of suppressing your anger. You have a tendency of suppressing what you would consider negative emotions. It's not uncommon for that to come up. It can come up years later, or it can come up exactly like here when you are reminded by echoes of this person, or you're reminded by memories that as well then shows you, wait, there's some parts of this dynamic that I have not yet processed either. So it's not only them that process things very, very slowly, it's also you partly. That's part of the explanation I'm getting why this is still showing up for you as well, because you have not everything is fully processed and integrated. You too have certain things from this dynamic that you have not been able to move on from, and apparently the way I'm seeing this, it's for the both of you. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. Ace of Swords in reverse. It looks like you haven't, whether you haven't talked to each other, or there's some truth that is missing within this story. There's something that has been unspoken, that has not been said. What is it? Dude, I feel so angry. I really just want to punch something. I want to scream. I want to throw stuff. I feel so much anger. It's like in the heart space, chest area is where I feel it stuck. So well, the answer I got is that you were holding out, like one of you was holding out for an opportunity to clear the air, and it seems like that never happened. So you may have gotten closure by yourself. You may not have gotten closure through this person. And again, the Hangman just landed on the Ace of Cups in reverse. Like, the way I see it from your side, you really were able to detach from this story and from this person. Like, you let it go. I'm hearing you let go of hope, you let go of any faith you had in this person or any faith you had in this connection. Like, you fully let go. There was no, the way I'm picking up your energy, there's no ambiguity there. Like, you seem very clear, but the backlog of this connection is like catching up, and that's why that's why I keep sharing with you what I'm picking up on, like a somatic level is very strong for this reading, and that is part of the backlog. That is part of what apparently just still needs to be addressed, is that there's you suppress a lot of emotions whether it's while you were with this person, while you were seeing them, while you were dating them, or everything that came after. It's like it's not been expressed. Tell me more. I just heard he said, she said, and then after 10 of Wands, hearsay. What is hearsay again? Yeah, there's some weird shit that went down here. Hearsay is information received from others that cannot be adequately substantiated, functioning as rumor or gossip. Unconfirmed gossip. Yeah, there's some weird shit that went down here. Again, I feel like this person was trying to save their ass. Like, they were trying to cover up how they were treating you. Like, they were treating you like shit. They weren't valuing you. They were bringing in other people just to make you feel like you're not chosen, like you're not valued, like you're not the one. That at the same time, apparently, they were making your life living hell. Like, in some shape or form, they were adding to your loads. And I'm getting it that they were trying to save their ass. This is also like part of like a narcissistic personality, or like qualities where, again, like I was saying with the accountability, avoiding accountability, not taking accountability. It's like this person would have rather died on a freaking hill than have to admit, yeah, I did not treat this person right. Now they're all like, oh, this is my soulmate, I missed my opportunity, I want a second chance, I need to move now before they're gone for good. It's like they haven't caught up. It's like the system hasn't caught up that you're already over the hills. And that's what I mean. There's still this like energy of it's like it's happening on their time. They're not even thinking about, it's like they thought you're waiting on them, or there's part of them that feels like they can rush in and you're still gonna be warm and you're still gonna want them and you're still gonna be in love with them. Is very delusional. This person is it's like they haven't caught up to reality yet. They're processing this at a speed that is not on par with what is actually going on. Tell me more. Shut up. I feel so angry. I want to punch someone. I don't know what. Like, this needs to be expelled or I don't know how you're gonna do it, if you like full on gonna go get into boxing or something. But this is not, like, you can't keep this around with you, because it's I feel so angry, I feel so irritated, but it's understandable with what I've been reading from this person and how they're showing up even in this spread. Is very, like I was saying, it's delusional. It's like they still don't consider your feelings. They don't care to consider your feelings. It's even like, it feels even like they would come rushing in, like if this were to happen and there's really like a sit down or meeting, they wouldn't even care to hear your side, or they wouldn't care to hear how you are doing, or how you like, it's about them. It's about their discomfort with having fumbled you. It's about their discomfort of having treated you less than, whilst all along on some level feeling like you're the love of their life, or you're the soulmate, or you're the one that they're meant to be with. And they have been getting their ass whooped, like the way I'm seeing it with the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician both in reverse. They've definitely, like, since you left, since you're gone, there's definitely been, like karmic whiplash. They haven't been getting the same opportunities. Like, also, they're definitely downgraded in like who they were dating. Like, they haven't really been getting quality matches. It's like the internal, I want to call it like ugliness, or like this internal, like this need for towering over another to make them feel smaller so that they feel like they're the shit. It's like oozing out of them. It's like caught up to them in some shape or form. Not so much visually, because I'm getting a person that's very attractive. And I'm hearing that's why they get away with a lot of shit as well. And we have a Six of Swords at the bottom. I'm going to start moving into... Oh, I feel so irritated, man. But my hiccup's gone. Yeah, I haven't read, like, it's been a while since I had a reading where I feel it's... I mean, I'm clairsentient, so I always feel the reading. Like, I always feel what I read in my body. But in this specific reading, it's really, really, like, it's really hitting even me. Like, it's kind of hard to detach from what I'm feeling right now, and that could be exactly what you're moving through, that this came up or is coming up to the surface in such a way that you cannot look away from it. Like, you need to address it in one shape or form. And like I was saying, the rage and the anger really shows you that there's something that went down here that was very, very wrong. It was very wrong to your system. Like, your internal justice system registers it as like, I heard a betrayal. Which I'm not surprised, because the way this person has been moving, and they've been like creating rumors and spreading gossip and spreading lies about you, they didn't stop shit, you know, like that's the funny part of all. They didn't stop shit. It's sort of like the opposite. You definitely, like, for you looking back, this could have definitely been a sort of catalyst. Like, even though, they treated you like shit, or you were dealing with a piece of shit, it still looks like they catapulted, like they generated a lot of growth within your life. Like, you really grew out of this situation, you really evolved, and now you are at a very different place where you would not, like, your standards and self-concept has shifted in a massive way. What I'm wondering for you though is if you actually currently have echoes showing up as a sort of test, whether you would still entertain said energy even if it shows up in a different body, or if you've really learned your lesson, because for some reason I'm picking up on that. Knight of Pentacles. King of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Well, it looks like your standards have definitely shifted in a way. Like, I'm not so much got an answer for what I was just prompted to ask about, what is coming through. Apparently what you need to know, or what you may have been noticing, is that you're attracted to a very different type, or that's what you are now learning about with the Knight of Pentacles. You're like gaining knowledge about how your attraction, like your type, has shifted. So if after this person you kept attracting the same energy, and now suddenly you're attracting a King of Swords, someone who's very intentional with you, or clear, you know, like they give you clarity, they don't play games with you, they're very consistent in the communication, or that's what you're now understanding is what you need. But there's definitely a shift. Like what I'm seeing is that there's a shift in your, like, in the type of person you find attractive. So that is great. Like, that is a really good sign, because that, in other words, that could speak of, if you were to attract this type, like this past person, if you were to attract their energy in a new bodysuit, so this could be someone that reminds them of you just by the way they move, their energy, what you may feel in your body is that you're not attracted to them, you're not attracted to them anymore, or they do something that just kind of turns you off, and like you shut down, or you just like, I'm getting that as well here. You will feel it in your body. It's somatic. It's not so much in your mind, because in your mind you may be, oh, this person's attractive, let's give them a chance, but your body will be very loud. Your body will tell you either no, or you will tense up around them, or you will not want to share much of, you kind of like gatekeep yourself around this type of energy. So that is a clear sign that you have, again with the Ace of Cups in reverse, you're not attached to this person anymore. It just looks like the backlog is coming up for you to process, especially the anger and the irritation is part of your protective system that you may have disassociated from fully being online for one, but also it's the time for it now. It's the time for you to integrate and sort of give your inner being the space that apparently moved through this with you and was very hurt and really suffered. Give it the space to just, express the feelings. And like I said, for me, as like coming to this point, I feel the anger that I was picking up on and the irritation is already kind of settled, but you may want to really explore certain tools of how you can do this, whether it's through journaling, writing, whether you're going to do it through exercise. Like, you need to expel this energy. Somehow you need to expel it. So sometimes also you just need to say it out loud. Like, that's why I'm saying, I was reading through the cards, I was reading through the spread, and now to the point we've come, we're like 32 minutes in, I'm already feeling it settle. Like, I'm not as charged anymore coming into the reading. So that will just give you insight as well, that this will pass. Doesn't look like you're meant to text them, or you're meant to go back to them, or you're meant to discharge it through them. You can do it yourself. And also I'm hearing to look forward, like this is, even if it even took you a long time, this is a massive win, that you're not attracted to the same type of energy anymore. Like, you have integrated a lesson, you have had a catalyst that came through in a very painful way. As I keep getting, like, there was a lot of suffering. Like, this didn't leave you cold. It may not even fully leave you cold to this day, but a lot more colder than what you used to. Like, it seems really hard from what I'm seeing for this person to get the hooks back into. Like, let's say they were to come back around, which I was sort of foreshadowing is part of what they feel like they can. That's what I'm saying. They are like sort of lagging behind. They haven't really caught up to reality. They haven't really caught up that you're over the hills. But so there is part of the plans apparently to make a move. Whether they really act on that in real life or not, I can't guarantee, like I can't tell you for sure. But even if that were to happen, it looks like you would not get like swayed by them. So again, whether this really happens and you notice it while that happens, that like, damn, this person just doesn't have the same effect on me anymore. Like, I really couldn't care less at this point. Also, even if it would come to that, you may notice more of what I was just picking up on, that you would be like, damn, I'm really not attracted to this anymore. Like, I don't even know what I saw. Like, I don't even know why this was like dragged on for so long. Like, there's some information you're gonna get, some of you are gonna get through seeing this person again, or them reaching out. Like, you're gonna get that hit, and it's gonna be in your body of like, hell no. I'm going to leave it at that. But then some others of you, For some others of you, I got the Two of Swords. Some of you are still confused. Oh, I hate that. For some of you, I just heard, I don't know if I should give this person another chance. And for you, I have the Ace of Cups upright. So it looks like this here, the reading is splitting into two camps. Some of you may need to go on another rodeo ride. I hope you don't, because it doesn't look like... I don't feel this person is genuine, you know, like, I don't feel like they have genuine intention, even if they were to come back around and like suddenly want to offer you the world and like, oh, you're my soulmate. I didn't treat you as such. I should have treated you better. I just feel like it's all about them, you know, like they had to sit with the discomfort of you leaving the premises. So again, I don't know how much time has passed. You must have somehow just, either you became unavailable or you weren't in contact. There's some way they couldn't. It looks like the only way they could reach you is by spying on you, by watching you. Like they couldn't get any information on you otherwise, but I just don't feel this person is genuine. I really feel like here as well, I have it confirmed with the Two of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse, whereas before it came up upright for some of you within the camp. But to be honest, I didn't really feel like reading for you guys. I feel confused, and I like still feel love for them, because like what I got is just you may need to go on another rodeo ride, and that's just, I guess, my lingo for you may just need to hop on the karmic wheel and go on another ride and figure out for yourself that you're being treated less than. Because with these types, I just feel like there's like a emotional intelligence gap, or there's just like a gap between who they are and who you are becoming. And I feel like they would sort of attach to your like legs. I'm seeing it as like legs, and with something attached to your legs, it would mean that it slows you down. It doesn't accelerate you, doesn't accelerate your trajectory. It would be like someone slowing you down, someone holding you up, even whether they're doing this consciously or unconsciously. It just doesn't look like a good idea. Like, I can't tell you what to do. Those of you that are in the camp of, I want to give it another chance, I still feel for this person. It's your life. I'm just reading the energy. At the end of the day, you are responsible for the choices you make. But I can tell you, those of you that are like more detached, emotionally detached, you have really done the work. Like, to get to this place, you have massively shifted your self-concept, because if that would not have happened, if you didn't work on your self-worth and your self-concept and whatever you may have built in the meantime, I mean, a Queen of Pentacles can be an entrepreneur, can be someone who set up a business for themselves, maybe you're a content creator, like you have something going for yourself that belongs to you. So if you don't have that, I feel you're more susceptible to get back into cahoots with this person or with this type of energy, because you're still seeking that external validation. You're still seeking for them to validate you, to feel good. Whereas the ones that I've been reading for so far, you're doing that yourself. So that's why I was picking up on more like, this does not look attractive to me in any shape or form. And they are lagging behind. They are lagging. They're not as evolved as you are, spiritually, financially, like the way they're moving, the way also what has really held up the line. I'm hearing it as that way. I don't know why it's coming through as that. Is that they kept avoiding accountability. They did not grow as much as they could have grown in the same time if they had taken accountability way earlier. And even now, it's like, they're taking a little bit of accountability, but like I was telling you, it doesn't feel genuine. Like, if this person were to come in, it doesn't feel like it's for genuine connection. It's like they have an idea now. They feel like, you're the soulmate because they couldn't replace you. The grass wasn't greener. They didn't find better. At the time, they didn't value you. They were like bringing in other people and like kind of rubbing in your face, look, this is who I want to be with because you're not good enough for me. Like, it's twisted as fuck. Like, I'm not sure if this person is really, yeah, they don't have, I feel like they don't have a healthy way of approaching things. And I'm not saying you do all the time as well. Like, I mean, that's part of growing, that's part of evolving, that you learn to also take accountability of where you are lacking or where you could handle things better. You may have that in this connection as well. There may be certain things where you feel like I would have done this differently, I could have done this better, that you now are implementing. Like, anything that you learn and you then do differently, like, if you made a mistake and you can learn from your mistake, that is a part of living, right? Like, that's just a part of our lives. That's part of what we're here to do as well. We make mistakes, we learn from them, and we evolve. But then there are some that make mistakes and they keep making the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over again, and they don't learn. So that's why I was just picking up on like a gap between the way you move, the way you improve, and the way you progress at a level that not everyone can catch up with. And that's why I'm sensing like this person, it just looks like they're trying to catch up with you, but you're already too far ahead. So for you again, I'm seeing like looking forward, moving forward, looking into the future, like present future, more so leaving the past behind, even though this may be exactly what is occurring now, like this process of leaving the past behind, letting bygones be bygones, looking toward the future. I do feel like some of you just need like confirmations that you really feel in your body, like somatic confirmations. That's what I keep getting for you. And then it's like you can close the door on this for good, or just like it may just become like, check, like it's done now, it's done, I don't have to revisit this, there's nothing left I need to process, on an emotional level. Like, I feel like that's where you are headed, those of you that I've been reading for so far. Like I said, there's two camps, but the camp I invested more time into reading for, like that, this is for you. I feel like that's what it's leading to, that you can just close the door for good. Close the door on this for good. And in the same breath, I'm hearing that's gonna open up space, or this is what is opening up space for what is coming now, like the future, a new timeline that you're aligning with. So yeah, I feel like we're at the end. Thank you for staying so long. I do hope it gave you some confirmation and insight and just supported you through what you're moving through. If you want to go deeper into this work, it's all on the Sanctum on Patreon. You have access to quantum clearings, and a whole lot of more readings, just like a whole ass library. I do want to do more longer readings on here, so if you haven't subscribed yet, that's always a good idea, just so you don't miss upcoming readings. Like I said, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for sticking by. This channel goes through its own like changes. So yeah, I'm really appreciative of you. Also, all of you that engage with the channel, whether it's through comments, whether it's through liking, subscribing. It also helps me then for future readings. You may find it's more, I don't want to say personalized, because that would be like one-on-one readings, but for collective reading you may find that it's more about your situation. So it is a way of like being in an energetic exchange with me, is through engaging the way some of you already do. So thank you for that, it's really helpful, and I will see you soon.